What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this, we have fears over Cyclone Alfred as panic buying begins. So far, I've seen, when I look up Australia, I see so many videos talking about Cyclone Alfred. I don't know when it's supposed to hit. All I can say is I pray that everyone takes every precaution possible to stay safe. And I pray that nobody gets hurt. I pray that the cyclone don't even hit, but if it does, I pray that nobody gets hurt. Let's dive in and see what's going on. Don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up if you happen to enjoy.
And tonight, Queensland is staring down the barrel of a 1 in 50-year cyclone as Alfred turns for the coast.
A 1 in 50 years cyclone. That's insane.
As locals prepare for impact, there are concerns authorities aren't doing enough when it comes to the state's water catchments.
Supermarkets
Really?
stripped bare.
Course.
Residents readying for the worst. Queensland State Premier today issuing a stark warning as Cyclone Alfred builds.
It is serious and it is happening, and we want Queenslanders to be prepared.
The Category 2 cyclone is set to make landfall on Thursday night, on track to cross between the Sunshine Coast and Brisbane. The Bureau of Meteorology predicting rainfall up to 700 millimetres, with severe winds expected to hit 120 kilometres per hour.
We are all bracing.
120 kilometers per hour winds is absolutely insane to me. Like, that is freaking terrifying, bro. Shit. I've never been, I've never lived on the coast anywhere, so I've never been in a cyclone, and I can't even begin to imagine what being in a cyclone is like, and I don't want to even begin to imagine.
For heavy weather. We are prepared for the worst, but we hope for the best.
Alfred is already churning up waterways from southern Queensland to northern New South Wales. Waves of up to 10 metres recorded overnight, forcing cruise ships to take cover.
The waves were pretty big. The motion of the ocean was just...
To be honest, I didn't really notice. I was too busy partying.
And Brisbane City
He said, to be honest, I didn't even notice. I was too busy partying. Hey, that's crazy that you was having so much fun that you ain't even noticed these big waves in the boat rocking like that.
That's craned from the water. But as the state prepares for impact, attention is turning to the region's dams, with concerns dam operators aren't being proactive enough.
As long as they manage the Ivanhoe Dam properly, then hopefully we'll be okay.
We want to be sure that the dam operators will release water if they need to release water.
Queenslanders understandably nervous after a royal commission into the deadly 2011 floods found the impact could have been reduced if authorities had released the dam water earlier.
Oh, wow.
This time round, South...
Yeah, if you had the capability to reduce the damage, if after the fact we find out that if you would have released the water earlier, like, there has to be something, like, you have to be held accountable for that in some way, shape, or form, because that's crazy for people to lose so much. And I'm not sure how many casualties, if any, in 2011, but to know that the destruction could have been reduced had you released the dam. Somebody got to be held accountable.
Southeast Queensland's water catchments are sitting at levels upwards of 80%. Wivenhoe at 86%. The Gold Coast's Hines Dam at 99.4%. Authorities insisting they're following to the letter the guidelines created in the wake of the 2011 floods.
Okay.
They're the qualified people to do that, and they have to make that call. The one non-negotiable for me is that they communicate to Queenslanders what that looks like.
Yes.
Well, Emma Thomas is
I feel
SEQ.
like definitely, as a citizen, I would want to understand the process behind either releasing the water or not releasing the water. I want to understand why that was the decision. So definitely, as a citizen, I would love that explanation.
Waters CEO Emma, thank you for joining us. You're saying that you won't release water from the dams until the rain starts. Why is that?
I think we're all preparing for Tropical Cyclone Alfred crossing our coast late Thursday or early Friday morning.
Okay.
What's not clear at the moment is where that rainfall will occur and where exactly it will cross on the coast. And so with the storm surges that you've just heard in the bit before I came on, we have significant storm surges hitting our coast currently. We have potential for very significant localised rainfall into our rivers. So it's important to understand exactly what the system's doing before we add further water into the mix of that downstream in the Brisbane River.
Is there not a danger, though, that there'll be so much rain in this event that you could be forced to release water as the cyclone is still happening anyway?
I think one thing's for certain is that we're forecasting very significant rainfalls across southeast Queensland. Those rainfalls could occur anywhere from up at north Tewantin all the way through to the Gold Coast and the border between the Gold Coast and New South Wales. So our catchments fill in different ways. The Ivanhoe Dam, although we're saying it's 86%, it also has capacity of another 2/3, which is flood mitigation storage.
Oh, wow.
If we have 100 million megalitres today, and a megalitre is the same as what takes up an Olympic-sized swimming pool, so we have 1 million megalitres in our dam today.
Yeah.
We have further flood storage of 2 million megalitres on top of that that can fill in that dam.
You got to feel like you're good then. I feel like this will help me be a little less concerned if I knew that the dam was capable of this, and so I'd probably be a little less scared. But whoever in control of that dam and releasing that water and making that decision, make the right decision. Yeah, it sounds like they got plenty of dam storage though for all the flood waters.
You say you're applying the guidelines in the Flood Operations Manual. Do they cover cyclones?
The Flood Operations Manual is there to cover all extreme events. It's not specific to a particular type of weather pattern, but what it covers is extreme events that involve a lot of water and wind. So whilst cyclones are not named specifically, the extreme events are covered by that Flood Operations Manual.
Emma, there's a couple of huge days coming up. We appreciate your time.
It's going to be a big time, but thank you to everyone.
For sure. And I just myself, again, I want to send out prayers to all those who could possibly be affected by Cyclone Alfred. I pray that the waters can be led into the dams and that there's no destruction. I mean, when winds that strong, there's going to be a little bit of destruction no matter. But I pray that there's no flooding. I pray that you don't have to worry about that. And they get all that water in them dams. They release the water when they got to release the water. They protect as many people as possible, and protect as many people's property as possible. And I just pray, as a citizen in Queensland or wherever this cyclone may hit, that you guys take the most precautions possible in order to stay safe. That's all we have. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, check out the next one.